So I'm starting out with these three different little stands here that are from Hobby Lobby. They're made to resemble like the old Valentine's cards. And they're cute on their own, but I thought it'd be nice to maybe combine them all and just put them on one side instead of having them separate. So I'm looking into my craft stash and came across this Home Sweet Home sign. This was from the $10 Michael boxes. And I'm going to use the Craft Smart True Red and paint that. And then I'm going to take these felt hearts from Dollar Tree and put them in between these little pieces. While that dries, it's on to the next. So next project, you're going to need a Dollar Tree heart and then a Dollar Tree peel and stick tile. And this one is easy peasy. So you're just going to remove the string and then you're going to take out your little tile and press the heart wherever you desire onto the tile. I tried to keep the center centered up as much as possible. And then you're just going to cut around the shape of the heart. Now, once you do that, your tile is actually two pieces. So because you cut the center out, the um, the top's going to need to be adhered. So I use a 3M spray glue like usual, and it's easy peasy. You could also paint this if you'd like. Now back to the sign. That indigo kept bleeding through. I had to do a primer and now this little flirty red to try to work it again. Next, we're going to make a super cute little garland. So the first piece is the actual beads that I have, and I got those regular price $4.99, but it was 66% off at Hobby Lobby. And I thought it was weird they did 66% off because of their history, but anyways, neither here nor there. So anything you find on Christmas clearance has got red, pinks, whites, whatever your little heart desires. And then these three little stuffed hearts I got last year at Michael's on clearance. I believe they were either 70% off or 90% off by the time I got them. And then the love signs were from the at-home store, also on clearance, normally $1.99, and I believe I got those 50% off. So what I'm going to do to start, and this will help kind of guide you through placement, is I'm going to take my two ends, pull that tight, and find my middle. That's why I like to get odd numbers because I can start at the middle and work my way from there so that the placement's the way that I would like it to be and more uniform and cohesive. So once I get the center, I'm going to tie my little heart there, and then I've got two pieces that are going to be on either side, a love and a heart. So when you have two pieces, you're going to count the spaces between. So we have 1, 2, 3 spaces. And then you're going to take your measurement, which is half of the garland, and you're going to divide that by 3. That's going to tell you how much space that you need to leave in between. Or of course, if you have more items, then it would be more spaces. So that comes out to roughly 18.5. So I'm going to measure out for my little center heart and go a little bit past the 18.5 since it was just a little bit more than that. So once I have that measurement, then I'm going to cut the center of the string on my love sign so that I can tie the left and right sides so that it sits as straight as possible. Once that's done, I'm going to cut off my excess pieces and then I'm going to work out the placement of my little heart that's going to be towards the end. So the goal is to have heart, love sign, heart, love sign, heart. I'm going to do the same thing, place it a little over 18.5. And then I'm going to take the hot glue gun and I'm going to glue the beads together where everything hangs so it doesn't fray and things don't move. And this is how it looks in my office by all my little ladies. Since we got these in our Michael's grab bags recently from the Halloween clearance, I remembered her and that she was red and pink. So it's normally Ashland. I think it's $12.99 regular price, and they were in the $10 bags. And all I did was remove her little trick or treat bag here, and it's just glued on. So if you find these in your grab bags, are for different seasons, and they have accessories, you should be able to pull them off. Just pull them off, slowly, so you're not causing any damage. And then I'm just adding some of the little Dollar Tree, the hearts that are the felt with the adhesive backs. Got one onto her little center there with a pink and a white, since her dress, the main part, is already red. And then I added some smaller ones up to her little, I don't know what that thing's called, little princess hat. If y'all know, comment below, but I'm sure there's something, more regal for it than just the princess hat. But that's a simple, quick little transformation, and now she's a little Valentine's critter. And then she had her buddy in there with her, this guy, and he had his little Halloween bag. So I took that off, took his glasses off, and then the middle of his crown there is actually broken. So you can see it's supposed to be like pointed all the way around, and it broke. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to find a good size to hide that. So I'm going to add one of those hearts and then cover that up. At least it's the one that's right in front, so it looks pretty intentional. And then I take some of the other hearts in different shapes and different sizes, and then I just put those all around in varying positions all the way around his cape. So now he's a cute little critter, and they make a nice little royal couple for Valentine's Day. Super cute. Now back to the sign. Goodness, I had to do black primer and then that red on top, just to get it to cover up all that turquoise underneath. And then I removed the little stands for these cards, which was just unscrewing it and prying them off. Placed some hearts on and glued everything in place. This was, for it taking so long, this is like quite simple, but I do think it needs some bows or something. Remember, if I can do this, you can too.